one would have been required special access because Brandy and Husband against multiple fighters with consequence and the kill of
Every 10 people can want to create a requesting incentives. Just looking at the request, say, whatever the number. It's not the difference. So the weekend, it should be presented to the end user. That is more than so they're learning for something.
Right now, doing it. Jamie, where is my actually everything we had is right. If I can share with you, maybe 1 million then it would be great. Yeah. Did you order it? You already did all right. And then something very close.
All right. Good morning, guys. How we doing? Good morning, A-Team. Adeletto, MBZ, Mr. X, Dan. Good morning. Trade, please.
Good morning, Doctor.
What's poppin'? How we doing? We're back to blue skies.
Yeah, better was glad.
Huh? What's wrong with you, man?
Everything's gearing up. I'm assuming PPI came out good. Core PPI, 0.1%. Forecasted 0.3. No change in price.
So we're gonna keep on this from this very step. After that, we're gonna so we're gonna keep on this thing. Yeah, that's the reason why.
It is a few weeks away, and Sarah, I like, their neighbors, but it took them a number of hours to get. These paid, they have a lot of universities.
Okay, can we use a reverse model?
Yes, it is. Okay, we need to reach them. We don't. So, yeah, it's. We didn't know that. We don't take them to. Show us if you can do that. Not today. Yeah, for you, bonds. Okay, these are the months we use. These are all these things say, we share, so I don't want to say no. So, then, through next one, that's the only way to go. Military base. We're gonna be attorney for our favorite client. It's two months in the fall. Right? So, I'm trying to think of that. Call out the military bases, the Canadians, we go. Is that, I don't think we have to. So, I think that's clear. Well, no, you try to do it. It's not.
Morning.
These are some.
What's up, MBZ? Good morning.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, do you guys, do y'all ever use like the Fib retracement to try to guess all-time highs, or do you usually just go with like just round numbers that are more psychological?
XCR microphone.
What do you mean, like if we continue to push today?
That's too bad.
Yeah, like if it keeps going up, you ever use like the Fib retracement to try to see what it would likely turn at?
No, I don't usually take it that way. I try to look at it for retracing, mostly. You're saying
'Cause I want
drawing.
to take a,
You're saying drawing like
I
a
want to
50
take
to
a,
61 from here north.
yeah, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what people look at. I've the last couple times it's hit all-time highs, I've taken a swing put and sold it the next day usually, and it hits. But I feel like, kind of like you say, when that becomes too obvious, it starts to scare me. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they sometimes they, I mean, not sometimes, all the time. They usually step on the gas when they punch through, but they did it in pre-market this morning, based off the PPI. So,
That's
I
that
don't know, man.
730 candle.
Yeah, well, 8:30.
Oh, sorry, I'm Central Time.
But I don't know, man. It's just take everything with a grain of salt because everybody's going to be looking for a short position if they don't sell off right away. So
Yeah.
I like the psychological whole numbers better, but again, that's
655.
just that's dependent on what price action's telling me. You know, if they're smoking through everything today, then I'm not gonna step in front of it. You need multiple signs of confirmation. I wouldn't blindly just jump in puts. We're extremely bullish on all time frames. So unless we start nosediving right at open and we get heavy selling pressure, we'll see. Today's one of those days where we have to be super patient. The VIX is already absolutely clobbered, so premiums are not going to move today. VIX broke down. So we got
1466.
Yeah. As of right now, it looks like we're making a small bull flag on the 1 minute. Same with QQQ. Good morning, Joey.
Top of the fucking morning, doctor.
What's going on?
Not much, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Where's Dimitri? Sleeping?
I don't know. He's probably preparing his puts for 9:31. Oh.
Taking a shower, bro?
I know. What the hell? I thought you got that new Samsung phone.
Bro, I didn't change my settings to the sensitivity. Hold on. It sounds like a shower. There's a car running like 10 feet away from me.
It sounds like your microphone's from like a iPhone Razor. Remember the Motorola Razor?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shoot. Patience today.
At least my phone has good battery life.
MBZ, what happened yesterday?
Oh man, I got fucking steamrolled. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up in the morning, playing tops and bottoms on that range, but and I've got to be better at entries, exits. You know, it's like I'll hold until I lose too much money, or it's like I'll get spooked out and stop out way too quick. And you know, like a lot of times it'll go against you, but it'll bounce back down.
Yeah.
And it's just like I tend to hit sell at the worst time. So
What were you trying to do? You were obviously maybe trying to go long and it sold off?
yeah, two different times were really bad. And then one time I did kind of what you did. I accidentally. So one time I was at 50 contracts. I doubled to 100 because I thought we were just in a small tight range, and then it went against me. And then the next time I had forgot to change it back to 50. And so then I took another 100 contracts and got steamrolled. So yeah, I mean, honestly though, like in retrospect, I think I was just over trading, man. I gotta stay out of this. I'll just start getting in the mindset of like thinking I know where it's going next more than looking for like, is this the absolute best setup, you know?
Right.
And that's where I've got to.
So you
careful.
You went back up with your position sizing. So you're staying at 50.
Yeah, I want to go to 50. I mean, you know, so I talked to you about going down on my position sizing, and then the curse that was hurting me is like I'd lose money at, you know, at a 25 to 50 position, which is pretty normal for me. And then I go down to like 10 contracts and I'd have a winning day, but it's not near as big as the loss.
Right.
And so what I kind of came to is like, what I need to do is I need to do 50. Cause like you said, then I only need a couple trades, you know, to have a good day. But what I need to do is I need to, you know, be willing to jump out when I'm down 1,000 or 2,000.
Right.
Instead of revenge trading myself back to positive. So yeah, I think for at least the next several days, like if I get down $1,000 or so, I'm just gonna jump out and I'll probably just go. If I want to keep trading because I just enjoy it, I'll go fuck around on Top Step or something, but not with my actual account.
That's smart.
But I don't think sizing down was really. is really going to help. I mean, like I said, if I want to practice, I can practice on a prop firm. But I think if I'm trading 10 contracts and I'm up $300, you know what I mean?
Right.
That would be $1,500 at 50 contracts.
Right.
And I'm
You'd have
afraid
to
that I'll
take
just,
5 times the same amount of trade if you're trading 50 versus 10. You know,
right.
makes sense.
But yeah, I definitely am going to jump out of the market if I get down to
What's your
$1,000, that means I've went down 20 cents.
what's your opinion on Top Step? You liking it?
Yeah, the only thing is I didn't know that the second you go down $2,000. So like I said, I was up at like 1,100. I was just trying to get to 1,500,
You get
but I
smoked.
didn't know that I didn't know if you're in a trade. I was at the bottom buying calls yesterday. It just went down a little further. And I didn't know if you're like in a trade, the second it hits 2,000, it sells that trade for you and then shuts it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, like if it would have let me go down to 2,500, it would have went back up to several thousand. Like it was right
Oh, yeah.
before it had that big cross back to the top. So I was in a little earlier maybe, but it really wouldn't have been a bad trade. I just didn't know that it worked that way. So,
Yeah.
but hey, if I go down 2,000 on that, should I just, I think I get like 5 combines or whatever. Should I just start anew so that I don't have to dig out of the hole?
You can once that thing dings out where you hit your max loss of 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you'd have to just reset that account, and then it would go back to 50,000. You won't have to dig yourself out. Basically, you're not able to trade it since you hit your max loss.
Gotcha.
How many
And it-
cons are you trading, Beasley?
I was doing 5.
Yeah, five's a little heavy.
5's too much on a 50K account. You'll blow that thing quick. You can do micros, and if you do like 20 micros, it equates to 2 contracts, but you lose less quicker and it's more manageable. Or just, I only try to trade 1 or 2 contracts on Top Step.
Yeah, I felt like 1 just wasn't moving enough on ES. But maybe 5 is heavy because they wouldn't let me trade 10.
Your drawdown's only like probably 10 ticks when you're in 5 contracts. You know what I mean? It does climb quickly, but it also drops quickly.
It's those
I
lightning
wasn't
candles
happy
that
with the way it
freaking
moved.
those lightning candles will get you.
I wasn't happy with the way it moved neither, and that's why I started trading NQ, because you can trade 1 contract and it moves a lot quicker than ES. The problem is, like Ryan said to me the other day, is I don't trade QQQ, so why am I on NQ? But it's a greed factor in my opinion.
Well, QQQ usually has more range than SPY, like in general to me. But yeah, maybe I need to go down to 3. I don't know. When I was doing 1, it felt like it was barely moving. To your point though, at 5 it did. It just takes 1 big candle to go up or down 1,000.
Yeah, you don't have much room to breathe unless you're chasing momentum. But something also with Top Step, you have to be careful because there is slippage.
I like how it puts the line on your screen though and lets you know like I don't know. Like
the Top Step levels.
Well, like when you buy at 65.50 or something,
yeah.
it has the line and it just shows you exactly where it's got to be above or below.
You can click on that line and drag it up or down for your stop loss too.
Did not know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
That was helpful for me, was to automatically, like if I go up $250, sometimes I go a little close, but I can always put it in profit a little bit.
Well, it was probably the 5 contracts that got me to that because, yeah, I mean, like if I would have just taken that 1 trade, I would have been up 2,000 if it wouldn't have stopped me out. I mean, it was the very bottom right before it went to the very top of the range.
Right.
But yeah, that was my first time fucking around with it, and I've never traded futures in my life. I mean, it really is not that different. It's add an extra, move the decimal over to the right one, but
yeah, it is easy. You're just buying and selling. There's no other variables you have to look at. You're not looking at theta. You're not looking at the VIX. It's just if you're too heavy at position size, it's difficult, and I think that's where most people probably blow up.
We're about to kick off. I'll be right back.
Good morning, guys.
Can I
What's up,
say
buddy?
good morning also now? I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you're
Good
good.
morning, ladies.
What's up?
What's going on, fuckers? Heard you guys had a good day yesterday. Didn't even.
Oh,
Me and
buddy,
Jordan
Albert,
action.
you would have been so green if you stayed on and traded Apple with us.
Well, what do you mean?
Yes.
You guys didn't say anything. You guys didn't. Hey, guys, today's one of those days. You know, you guys might want to
Oh,
stick around.
we-
we talked about Apple for the last 3 days.
No, Mark, I didn't swing puts. I'm 100% cash. I have SDS shares.
So, Albert, the last couple days we've been saying historically on Apple when they have their September 9th iPhone keynote, they pump it up
Right.
before they kick it off. And then during their
No,
keynote,
it's always bullshit. It's always the same shit, and the stock usually goes down. I mean, I should have.
right, during their keynote, they get a FOMC style volatility spike, and then they sell it right back off. So that's that's what we took advantage of yesterday.
No, I saw you guys did great. That's what's up.
Somebody say my name.
I don't know. It sounded like Patel. Was it Patel?
Guys, historically, every time it gaps up in pre-market into a brand new high, we sell off. I am going to be put focused.
You didn't have to tell us that.
You're right, Ryan.
I swear, bro. It's like every day is deja vu, bro.
Can you just give the market like 5 minutes before you get into a trade?
I've been making 5 figures every single day, so if it's deja vu, thank God.
You have a point.
Oh, dang. Dang. That's some fucked up shit.
I'll just shut the fuck up then.
Exactly. Thank you, guys.
No, but seriously,
Yo,
give the market
how come I can't start?
give the
Keep,
market
like,
a minute.
loading.
My so for me, 653.40s. If they break this now, I'm not really interested. If market opens and they slice this floor, I could see them pulling it back to 653 area.
Yo, I don't know why, but for some reason I can't see Dimitri's screen. It's keep like loading.
Dimitri, did you get in?
No, I'm waiting still, guys. This is sloping support from yesterday. You guys zoom out. This is sloping support from all day yesterday, guys. If you're looking at my screen, we literally
can't
are
see your
right
screen.
at sloping support.
I have my screen going also, Albert. Could you see mine?
No, I mean,
You guys can't see my screen?
actually, let's see. Yeah, I can see your screen for some reason when I go into your stream.
There you go.
There it is. I can see it now.
Sorry, guys. So guys, this is sloping support right from yesterday all day. I don't know what market's agenda is, but let's see. Sloping support is breaking. Right below it is break of structure. But every single time, guys, we do sell off in the pre-market. I am what is it called? Holding SDS shares. That's it. I'm almost break even on them.
Dude, they freaking clobbered the VIX overnight.
They did.
Sheesh. Oh, for me, I need to see VIX back into like that $15 area. QQQ's looking weak. SPY's looking weak. This is potential bounce zone.
This is potential bounce zone, guys. This was sloping support from all day yesterday.
QQQ wants to go lower.
I no longer like SPXS, guys. I like SDS because SPXS, every single cent or penny increment, since I like to do market buy and market sell, it's a huge spread, guys, because it's so crushed. So I do like SDS shares for a short. That's what I'm holding right now. It's just my personal preference.
Qs want to go lower. SPY's looking like they're going to try to bounce. Give it some time. Make sure my fucking quantity's correct.
Last week's highs is break of structure, basically, guys.
All right, I'm going to switch over to the private stream. 1 second.
Joey, do you trade usually like after you burn, or do you burn after?